And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. Just about to get underway. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. He goes down looking. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Tapped softly on the ground. Loud. Handles, throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one hit to right. And it stays fair. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there.
He's in there.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Witt at second with 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hard hit left side. And that's the 3rd out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one fouled off. Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Aaron Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And ball 1 to Judge. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses, and a count 2-1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. First and second, no outs. Bellinger up to hit. And that misses. And that's ball one. And that one fouled off. And a 1-2. Got him! And that is a big first out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Fouled off. He was late. Fought off foul. Going 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Angel Martinez now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lane Thomas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
He's in
Throw,
there.
save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in the Bronx, singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
0-2.
Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. And that is out of play. Zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now Anthony Volpe. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1-1.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. One up, one down. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Out towards left center. Bellinger pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He was walked intentionally his first time. Out to short, Volpe. Throws across the diamond, and Ramirez is set down. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, down the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ortiz back to work. Inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
2-1.
And it's even up.
2-2's the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Check swing, called strike. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And here comes Bellinger. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Max Fried will go to work. That one misses. And it's 1-0. Santana goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Slice to right, and he makes the catch. 1 away. And now Kyle Manzardo, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And no one can get there. And that keeps the inning going.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. And base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And up next for New York, Brandon Lowe. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Comes the 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
You got a full count.
Ward makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Chas McCormick. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Ramirez slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And that one fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for him on the first.
Oh, that drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Cut on and lifted in the air, Bellinger. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Witt in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McCormick trying to get there. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ward running hard to get it. And there's 1 down. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Now 1-1.
Out.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2 is the count.
That's back there. And that one's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Fastball is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Dives and he can't hang on. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the out. So up next, Carlos Santana. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
McCormick hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
He swings and fouls one off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back in New York, here is Aaron Judge. Going back. Out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Bellinger can't hold up, and that's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That's inside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard hit, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Goldie swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's in the dirt. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Chas McCormick. Little chopper rolls foul. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. That one outside. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Sewell throws over. Bellinger dives back. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Free back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
There's the strike of the knees. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Caught him looking for the K. Taylor Ward digs in now. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. And here is Stephen Kwan. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby. Fernando Cruz gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss, the velocity. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Fought off foul. The Yankees looking to rally. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This to center field. Hauls it in, one away. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that's in there for strike one. Sewald, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Mitchell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Fouled off left side. Late on that fastball.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Martinez stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 49, Colby Allard.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
In the dirt. Man at first. First one away. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Strike 2.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That's foul.
Kwan squeezes it, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Lane Thomas. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one out to right. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the X?
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the. So bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Lau. That clips the corner.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chas McCormick. Stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Wells, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's back there. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-3. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Headed towards the corner. Ward running hard to get it. And there are two down. So they're down to their final out. And up next for New York, Garrett Mitchell. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Carlos Narvaez.
And this is a big at bat coming, dude. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
The second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And takes low for ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. Strike on the inside corner. Rice, 26 years old, usually a first baseman, today starting behind the plate. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Snell picked to first, and he's back in easily.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's a tougher transition to make, going from first base to putting on the catcher's gear, being behind the dish. A lot of times you see guys go from playing catcher to being a DH or a first baseman.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Rice off of first with 2 away. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Betts makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting to start, Garrett Cole. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Santana brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. And misses inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The throw to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Dominguez snags it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Just missed.
2-1.
And now 2-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Carlos Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering upstairs. There's a line drive to left field. This looks like extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score, and he's got a double.
First down!
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Man at second. That to right. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Grips one to right. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
First down!
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Up the middle. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Dominguez at third. Sosa on at first with 2 down. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. Cole back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that is out of play. Cole, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
That's off the inside corner, 2-2.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
That misses. Counts full, 3-2. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
0-2.
And the right-hander deals.
That's a ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Line drive, speared at first. Freeman steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the grab, 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That one inside.
That's
and the count's even at 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy. Brenton Doyle steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field, Bellinger. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Brings it in, and that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, now here is Carlos Santana. First pitch just misses. Santana, 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Andy Ibanez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. That misses.
1-2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Doubled his first time. A changeup missing. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. Betts on the move. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Booth.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Freeman takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Foul ball there. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Inside, and it's 2-1. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
And that's the inning. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Vesia.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hammered, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for New York, Edmundo Sosa. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Next to hit, Ben Rice. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Witt in the box again. Takes a strike. To the right side, Kim. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Will Smith to the plate. Cole back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Throw on to Santana, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Edman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Yanks leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. It's a K from the Cole train. Here's Mookie Betts. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one is absolutely belted. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top 6. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Nope.
And now the count is even. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. And Ramirez is set down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Muncy makes the catch. 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Carlos Santana. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time up. Chisholm gets under it, and it's caught for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Brenton Doyle. Flied to right his first time. Ball one low. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Hesung Kim. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, shallow right field. Bellinger. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7. In now is the Yankees DH, Andy Ibanez. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Vesia, in his 5th season,
1-0.
he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that one hammered back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Dominguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Chisholm up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Edmundo.
Back to the top of the order. Landon Knack comes on now. He's
got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rice in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one in the dirt. Runner on the go. Well struck, right field. Gone! That ball was crushed. He hammers one out to right. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. And here is Bobby Witt Jr. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings through that one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one misses. 2-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one just misses. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The 0-2. Robert to right field, way back, gone. And there goes the perfect game on the homer. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Dominguez. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup. Griffin Jacks will take over here.
Number 22. Griffin.
First pitch misses. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
That's to third. Muncy. There's one. Back to first. And that is a double play. Carlos Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first. And that is on to the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Edman at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And there's a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Chisholm, long run on his horse. Corrals it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Check swing, didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missing inside. The Dodgers down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Andy Ibanez. Jacks back to work. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
Outside.
Ball. Count's full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out to short. Edman slings to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long bat. Digging in is this new pitcher now, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1-1.
Right side. Kim throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground right side. And that chance handled. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now at the plate, Hesung Kim. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Cole with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.